Archield, your joy strategist. I'm so excited today because we're going to talk about one of my favorite things to do. And that's to create a plan, a system of how I'm going to get from here to there. And I've got a big, broad overview that I'm going to give you today. And don't worry, I know it's a broad overview. We only have a few minutes together. But I've got a more deeper dive into this. And you'll see that in the resources below the video. All right, let's get to the big, broad overview. So I know I said we're going to talk about how to get from here to there. And it doesn't matter if it's an idea you're trying to bring to fruition, a goal that you're planning, a project, or even when you know something needs to shift in your life and you're trying to figure out what to change or what to prune away or what to add. This will help you do it. Now, this all starts out with something that I do every single year. I do my year-end goal planning, right? Most people do that. But when I start my year-end goal planning, I think I start a place that most people don't. I start by reflecting. And that's a big deal, to reflect back on what's happened during the year. What did you accomplish that you knew you were going to accomplish? What were the amazing surprises that happened during the year? And what were some of the things that you could have done better? So you just kind of look over all of that. And you look for lessons learned. That lessons learned step is so important because from there you can really build. And we'll talk more about that building in a moment. Okay, so from the lessons learned, then I move into envisioning my new year, right? So if this is an idea or a project, you're bringing it into full crystal clear, right? It's so clear you can almost taste it or feel it or whatever, okay? You make it crystal clear in your mind. And by mind, I mean jot it down on some paper, okay? Because that's how we start to really bring ideas into reality. We take them from up here and we put them on paper. All right, so you've got a crystal clear vision. And then you start looking and you say, what do I need to change inside of me, internally, to get from here to there? Because now you've got a crystal clear vision. You get a good idea of what needs to change inside of you. You also get a better idea of what needs to change around you, what needs to change externally. And then you start thinking about what needs to change systematically. So what systems, think your habits, rituals, you have in place, whether you realize it or not, that are going to need change. And those become steps in your step-by-step action plan. Because you're creating an environment, internally, externally, and through systems to get to your vision. Now, there's also some other steps. I know there's going to be some wonderful practical steps that you're going to take in addition to these other practical steps that become apparent as you start thinking back to the milestones you're going to need to reach along the way. All right, so that is the basis. That's a big picture of what I do when I'm trying to figure out how to get from here to there. Now, I said to you I was going to come back to lessons learned. That lessons learned piece is huge. And like I said, it's where you really start building because you come to your vision from a place of strength, from a positive, open mind. Because when you have an open mind, when you know clearly where you're going to go and you know the strengths that you bring to it, possibilities fly open. You get to see ways to get from here to there that are a lot faster than what you thought was possible. Now, another piece, what I call the overriding piece to all of this that I do is looking at my vision, figuring out why do I want this, right? It's always important to know your why. And I distill that down to one word or a short phrase start to feel like, I don't know about this, I don't care about this, I invoke that. Why? I invoke that feeling that I know I'm going to feel when I get there, when I get from here to there. And that keeps me going. So remember, it's not just about money. A lot of people are like, well, I want to do this because of the money. Money doesn't really, it motivates you in some capacity, but not entirely. It's the feelings that motivate us. So what's the feeling behind getting from here to there? It could just be satisfaction, which is a very nice feeling. All right, now I want to hear all about your project. The project, the idea you're trying to bring to fruition, the goal that you're setting, or the changes that you're trying to make. And I want to read all about them in the comments below. So get on over to africaarchield.com if you're not there already, so you can jump on the comments. And don't forget to also sign up for my email list so you'll never miss a video as it comes out. Now, I'm looking forward to reading everything you have to say, and of course, commenting too. So in the meantime, be peaceful, joyous, and love-filled. Have a wonderful day.